God almighty, Onision is a fucking retard. I know that's pointing out the obvious, but I'm pretty good at doing that. Much the same way that Onision's pretty fucking good at creeping on young girls. Speaking of which, he's back at it again, setting up a forum where underage girls can post half-naked pictures of themselves for Onision to rate and give advice, translation, FAP2. And obviously the rest of the internet's gotten a hold of this, and obviously given Onision's prior reputation to attempting to get into the pants of underage girls, clearly he's been come down on like a ton of fucking bricks. Now naturally, Gregory, being a narcissistic piece of shit and thinking he's fucking untouchable, has taken it upon himself to demand an apology from everyone. Yeah, no, not issue an apology for being a fucking creep, but demand an apology. I mean, for what? I don't know. I mean, I guess he assumes that we have to apologize, because I guess when your wife's too busy screwing other people, you tend to go elsewhere. But still, Gregory, they're underage girls. It's disgusting, it's repugnant, it's illegal, and it's absolutely revolting, and it's why most people have a fucking problem with you. So anyway, let's see what this ugly doofus has to say in his defense, shall we?
By the ridiculous standards of the internet, most everyone watching this video is a pedophile. Now,
opening the video with a stupid, baseless remark. It's a Gregory trademark.
when most rational people think of a pedophile, they think of someone who's attracted to kids like these. But
no, I don't think most people think of people who are attracted to stock images.
when a lot of people on the internet think of a pedophile, they think of girls like these.
So when you're jerking off, you think of girls like those. There's a difference.
And I have to say to you, what the fuck? Are you serious? Really? You're gonna treat dudes who are attracted to these the exact same as a guy who would be attracted to this girl, who...
No, dumb fuck. We're treating you exactly the same as someone who is attracted to girls who are clearly underage. The girls that post in your stupid little forum are very clearly underage, Gregory. Because your fan base is mostly made up of teenage girls. You can tell this because the number of people that often leave feral little comments and stupid half-assed defenses of you on other people's videos are usually teenage girls. Not to mention, going by your analytics, a majority of your audience is teenage girls aged between the ages of 13 and 17. Which, might I add, are under the age of consent in most states in your country.
is of an unknown age, you don't know, and that's exactly the goddamn point. We look at these kids and we see a bunch of obvious 8 or 9 or 7-year-olds, I don't know. They're really young and underdeveloped. You know, like kids are. You're attracted to these kids, fuck you, cut off your balls.
You're acting as if you're any better, motherfucker. We all know for a fact that you have gone after 17-year-old girls before. We know you've gone after girls as young as 16 before. So don't try and pass the buck, you fucking dick. We know what type of girls you're attracted to, Onision. So cut the bullshit, sunshine.
Meanwhile, this girl's body, what are you doing, pervert? You fucking perving out on her? You sicko? You're disgusting. Where are the handcuffs?
Your wife's got him. And I would perv out if it wasn't for the extremely hideous freak with a disgusting skin condition on the right side of the screen. But seriously, you're again trying to move the goalpost and you're missing the point, as you often do when you're trying to hit back at your critics, Greg.
You need to throw your perverted ass in prison because she may or may not be of age. Since when are we only attracted to people based on a number? Last time I checked, guys were all about tits and ass.
Well, interestingly enough, some of us are after more things like a decent personality and people we actually enjoy being around. But hey, we're not all a bunch of shallow fuck nuggets like you now, are we?
If someone has nice tits and they have a nice ass, you're probably gonna be attracted to them. Because that's how human beings work.
How the fuck would you know? You don't function as a normal human being. As evidenced by the constant denial of any of your negative behaviour and your lack of willingness to apologise at all.
Doesn't mean it's okay to be with them, but to be attracted to a fully developed female? Hello, bi/lesbian women and heterosexual men. You're just doing what you're programmed to do, which is be attracted to fully developed women.
Emphasis, you obsequious shit stain. Woman. Not girls. Woman.
fuck. Let's recap. To be attracted to these little fuckers is disgusting. But to be attracted to these fully developed women makes sense. And I don't even—
Those are not women, you loser. Those are obviously teenage girls. You are a 31-year-old man. You are twice their age. Do you not understand what is wrong with this, Gregory? On top of the fact that it's not only creepy, it's fucking illegal. You are 31. They are underage. If you wanted to do anything sexual to them, that would be illegal. Do you see this, Greg? And I know for a fact you know that it is frowned upon in most states in America because you haul chicks you're interested in under the age of 18 to other states where the age of consent is slightly lower. Because if I recall correctly, that's what you did with your current wife.
even know their ages either. They could all be 24 or whatever. That's the goddamn point.
And again, dickface, we know the general ages of your fan base, and obviously a majority of those girls are going to be under fucking age. Don't play fucking stupid, Gregory. You know just as well as we do the age of your fucking fan base. No adult woman gives a shit about your opinion on their body, okay? Don't be a dickhead.
So you go to Onision.xyz, you click on pictures for videos, and you find once again people starting topics such as my body, or what does Onision think of your body, and you click on them and give people what they asked for. Like this person. They wrote Onision on themselves to prove they actually want their body reviewed, so I can help them and people who have similar bodies to them with their body confidence.
Why is Google your first go-to? Shouldn't you be fucking scoping out your wife? Oh wait. She's probably busy screwing someone else. Never mind.
Not using this image to perv out, because if I wanted to perv out on an image, I would Google porn.
And again, I bring to you, no mature adult gives a flying fuck what you think. Clearly you're a person with some very, very screwed up standards, Greg. So no one of a sound mind would come to you for advice, unless they are an easily manipulated young girl. Which, as I again would like to point out, is your target demographic.
As far as this person's body goes, they're not that far off from my wife's body. My wife being a 22-year-old woman. So
your wife being a 22-year-old woman who sleeps with other women while you watch. Your wife who was 17 when you met her and shagged her for the first time. That wife.
obviously they have an awesome body. And there's this person's body, which reminds me of a fat pear.
There we go, you showing what a shit stain of a fucking human being you are. This person submits their body to your crappy little forums for review, and you publicly humiliate them in a video viewed by most of your 1 million subscribers. You're a piece of shit.
That is going way over the waistline, and I would suggest a diet ASAP, like veganism, vegetarianism, something like that. Meanwhile,
way to plug your crappy lifestyle there too. The other one that doesn't involve getting cucked. But seriously, Sunshine, you've got a disgusting, unhealthy, anorexic fucking body. You are absolutely not someone who should be doling out diet advice whatsoever, Greg. Not with that skin, not with that body.
here we have another person with a great body. It's a more healthy pear shape.
Well, in my opinion, she's kind of skinny, but hey. Again, why the fuck is she coming to you, of all people, for advice? Rather than someone that actually knows what the fuck they're talking about.
No way too skinny or too heavy. They look fantastic. This person wants to know if they're too skinny. They say they barely eat. My response to them is that yes, they are too skinny and that they do need to eat because I don't see their tummy. And you're supposed to have a little tummy. And again, for anyone questioning this image, one, they're covering up the same amount of skin you would see covered up at a swimming pool. So if a swimming pool is appropriate, then this is appropriate. And two, there's no way of me knowing whether or not they're 30, 25, 20, etc.
That's their underwear, not a bikini, you fucking moron. And secondly of all, no one who is a mature adult would come to you for advice. Yes, you can say you have no way of knowing what their age is, but then we all know what your target demographic is, as I have pointed out before. No mature adult gives a shit about what you think, Onision.
Frankly, I don't care because it's not an inappropriate image. Another totally appropriate outfit, thus equating to it not mattering how old they are. They say, what do you think of my body? Do you think I need bigger boobs?
And that just completely kills your point about being fucking dressed appropriately, Greg, because they're asking what you think about their boobs. Dumbass.
Oh my god, did you just start watching my videos? I don't know how many times I've said that boob size doesn't matter.
Greg likes them flat about, you know, negative A cup. He likes them to look like they do just before they hit puberty. That's Greg's favourite kind of woman.
As long as your tits are bigger than mine, your boobs are fine. That is, of course, if you're trying to be feminine. As for the rest of you, you look really healthy, so good for you. See, now here's someone who started out with saying I'm 15. I don't always check for people's statements, but when they do make statements like that, I say let's go ahead and avoid drama and get rid of the post, even though—
Unless he wants to marry you, in which case he'll happily pull you out of whatever state you're in and go to one where there is none of that whole, you know, you've got to be 18 to get married, we've got to be 18 to shag bullshit. If he's sexually interested in you, nothing's going to stop him. Really. I mean, we've got proof of it. We know it to be true.
their physical bodies fully develops and they're covering themselves up, let's just avoid the stupid social justice warriors of these and move on. This person says, mentally preparing myself for what Greg has to say. Still love you though, dude. Okay, prepare yourself for the truth as usual. You are super overweight and you need a super diet. Stop giving yourself heart disease and possibly diabetes with your poor diet. Save your life. Go vegetarian. Meanwhile,
and there we go, there's that wanker personality and borderline mentally abusive advice. And if this is how he talks to his wife, no wonder she goes looking elsewhere. There's no reason to speak to someone like that. And that's bullshit, Greg. She's not overweight. She's no bigger than a couple of those other chicks you said were fine. Come on, dickhead, at least keep it consistent if you're gonna be a wanker. Fucking hell.
well, this person looks a little thick. I wouldn't quite call them fat, but if I were them, I mean, I have high standards.
If you have such fucking high standards, then why are you such an ugly cunt? Why do you feel the need to hide your own ugliness under layers of makeup and a shit ton of beauty dish filters, chump stain? Seriously. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Don't be such a fucking hypocrite.
So I'd probably go on a diet. Regardless, I now encourage you to check out this video. It is a very good video that is totally clickable, which is why it's here. Or not. You know what? Why are you here? Why are any of us here?
Well, you're here because you found a wonderfully gimmicky way to make money, and that's by marketing yourself as a guru to stupid teenage girls who don't know any better. I'm here because the world's got to have someone to look up to, obviously. And I heard some chump was mouthing off making stupid excuses in his own defense, so I came to put the 31-year-old featherfile motherfucker right in his place. I probably mispronounced that. I'm pretty sure if it sounded to you like it sounded to me, I just sounded like Daffy Duck with a head cold, but I don't fucking care. The point is, Onision, I decided to join the queue of people who needed to tell you that you're a piece of shit and to go fuck yourself. Fuck you very much.
Why do we exist? What's the point, you know?
I'm pretty sure that anyone knows of your existence, or anyone who knows of your existence, rather, because I am a fucking mushmouth. Anyone who knows of your existence asks the same thing and wonders why you didn't throw yourself off a cliff fucking years ago. Once again, Onision, you're just proving you're missing the fucking point. You're a 31-year-old man, you have a forum where teenage girls, and they're obviously teenage girls, are submitting pictures of themselves for advice. In your case, you're saving the really good ones for the spank bank because we know how you operate. And you're just making these videos to do a bit of fucking poorly worded, failing, logic-y damage control. You're not as smart as you think you are, Greg. You're a complete fucking liar and a complete fucking idiot. And this shit is why Stevie keeps going after you and keeps wrecking your ass. You're an idiot, you're a moron, you're a loser. You may fool a bunch of stupid teenage girls, Greg, but you don't fool the rest of us. We know the reason you've opened this forum. It's dodgy shit, sunshine. I can't wait till it's shut down. And I can't wait till you start getting investigated. And maybe, just maybe, you'll finally get what's coming to you. I'm Damian Skyfire. Till next time.